Hello, Shaw. I'm thinking today I'll record like maybe like 3 shorts. That's still gonna do it for every single Pokemon, right? Every single health Pokemon. Let's start with like the official ones, maybe. Double pizza ads. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta make sure I can keep this to 1 minute. We'll see. I kind of don't like recording shorts, but essentially I'll do it here and then I'll clip it and just make it into a short later. Like what kind of set would you usually? These would be like the 2 main sets. I'm gonna not put hitting power on this because we're gonna go with the assumption that we're banning hitting power. So I don't want to introduce this Pokemon as something with hitting power as part of its toolkit if we might ban it. But I also realize Superior is so dog shit without hitting power or terror, right? Because it's like all you have is Leaf Storm. You don't get it? It's like a 50-50 for me, I guess. This kind of makes some Pokemon a bit more rough. And then we'll do Mega Superior, Mega Emboar, Mega. Well, yeah, but the contrary thing is just like if you only have Leaf Storm, most grass resist will probably deal with it, right? Alright, this is probably a better screen for this, huh? Alright, YouTube Shorts time. I did not practice a script for this, so I'm gonna wing it. Remember, it has to be like 1 minute. Okay. God, I hate the idea of having to make shorts. Like, my shorts have not been doing good. Like, I've been clipping some stream stuff or some, like, YouTube stuff. It'll probably be a vote, yeah. So, like, look at this. When I just started... Wow. Oops, wait, hold on. When I started making some shorts and stuff, where is it? Where had this? Like, starts off with this one, right? 700 views, pretty insane. And 1100 views, oh, pretty insane. Oh, 200, oh, 21, and then today this was 1 view. Like, how am I supposed to get this out to anyone? I'm not showing it to anyone. It's kind of mean, but whatever. These are something different. Alright. I'll put it like this. Alright. Mega Superior is a custom new Mega in the Heroic Emolga's Legendary League, a Pokemon Draft League that includes custom Megas, evolutions, regionals, and much more. Now, Mega Superior basically increases Superior stats all by 20 in each stat other than HP, and it gains the Dragon typing, giving it more defensive typing and an extra stab. And instead of having Contrary on a Mega Evolution, it gains the ability Queenly Majesty, which obviously is not the LP, but the intention is you pre-Mega, you set up Contraries using Leaf Storm, Mega Evolve to gain an extra stab and more offensive stats, and then start going ham on people, and with Queenly Majesty, you cannot get hit by priority moves. Now, what Mega Superior can also run is a defensive set with the Glare Leechy subset that Base Superior tends to like to run, but with more stats now, it's able to do this in a lot easier fashion, and you don't have to hold on to your Mega, you can just Mega immediately. Is this a Mega you would draft? How was that? God, I hate the idea of having to do it. Also, doing that on the spot is so hard. I didn't time it. Was that 1 minute? God, I hate trying to do this on the spot, man. This is what happens when you don't write a script. I don't know, I'll look back on it and if I feel like I need to redo it with the script, I will do it. Mega Emboar. There's a wild charge. Hint smash. I'm thinking of spending the next few months learning how to make Minecraft mods and high-tech mods. Ooh. While you wait for recovery? I know what you can do. Play Pokemon Nuzlocke with me. Let's do a solo link. Yeah! Okay, anyways. Mega Emvor is the new custom Mega in the Heroic Emolga's Legendary League, a Pokemon Draft League that contains new Megas, new abilities, new regionals, evolutions, and much more. Now, Mega Emvor, as contrary to the Legends ZA one, this one gains the electric typing and loses its fighting typing. This means it loses stab on close combat and other fighting type moves, but it also gains stab on Wild Charge. Now, instead of have Reckless boost its recoil moves like Flare Blitz and Wild Charge Head Smash, and now it gets Rock Head. Now with the 163 new base attack, it can launch these Flare Blitz, Wild Charge Head Smashes for an insane amount of damage, and with Rock Head, it doesn't even take any recoil. And with 140 special attack, it can even deal out a crazy amount of damage with with Scald, which is something it gets. Is this a Mega you would draft? Can't believe bro wants to deprive you of your watch streak. Well, my bad, bro. It doesn't matter. What are you gonna use those points for, huh? Was that 1 minute long? I hope it was 1 minute. I didn't mention that this is kind of a relish one, but I feel like for 1 minute you really don't have much you can even say. Aqua Cutter, Sacred Sword, Sword Stance. More or less. Mega Samurai is the new Mega in the Heroic Emolga's Legendary League, a Pokemon Draft League that contains custom Megas, abilities, evolutions, regionals, and much more. Now, with Mega Samurai, it gains the fighting type on an evolution and gains the ability Sharpness, like the Hisuian Samurott, but this time it doesn't have Ceaseless Edge. With 100 base speed, it's honestly kind of slow, like Mega Medicham, but it also hits extremely hard with 145 base attack and 118 base special attack. And with the ability Sharpness, it boosts moves like Aqua Cutter and Sacred Sword. So with the Sword Stance, you're doing an insane amount of damage. And you even have priority moves like Aqua Jet. Now, if you get walled by a grass type, well, it's like Chestnut or Tangrowth, you even have Air Slash with 118 base special attack and Sharpness boosted. You're breaking through a lot of those defensive grass walls. Is this a Mega you would draft? Alright, there we go. YouTube Shorts recorded. Anybody who says they would draft this is lying, by the way. After Season 1, all these Gen 5 Megas were never touched. Anyways. Let's make myself smaller. Week 8. A bunch of games, almost half the games weren't even played in this week. That's why I didn't feel like doing this. I was like, do people even care anymore, you know? Alright, so you got more confident as you went. Soon you will have it done, no script needed. True. I'll have to see how long I spent on those, because I really wanted to discuss about their point values in the draft league, but I felt like it was kind of clutch on time. You gotta make it nice and concise. At this point thing, you gotta just find out where you can make an assumption and join. Oh my god, you know what I realized? I forgot to mention to join the Discord in the description, right? True. I mean, you could just mention it's like a low tier, high tier, mid tier type of shit. I'll just have a text it appear on screen. When I say mentioned Heroic Emolga's Legendary League, I'll have a text that say link in description or whatever. Anyways, Jugger versus. I remember this match ended very quickly, right? Karkaneka just wins turn 1. My god, it's such a stupid mod, man. Oh my god, and I don't know why he forfeited here. I mean, I guess he saw there was. I guess after Kiram fell, there was no real way of breaking this thing at all, right? crazy. Wait, does Mortal Spring, like, not... Is it not able to poison Garganacl? I know Garganacl's immune... Oh, is it immune to status conditions? I thought it was, like, immune to, like, status moves on it, but, like... It's a secondary effect, is it? Is it unable to get poisoned, really? No, I wasn't talking about Fear. Oh, Fear. Yeah, no, that's the ability code. I mean, that's what I assumed how it worked. Oh my god. Another 6 out. Who's this guy? King Switch. Are we talking about the guy? This King Switch? By the way, not a Doc is already guaranteed 2nd or 3rd place. A Dark is already guaranteed. No, wait. Already guaranteed at least 3rd place. Dark is already guaranteed. Wait, Dark, you're already guaranteed 1st or 2nd. Oh, ain't you hyped about that? Now I just gotta wait for these guys to stop joining. These people just haven't been playing. Was it Raw and Wolf should be playing today? Hopefully this can just chain into a bunch of games all at once. This guy's probably completely joining everything. So I might have to either early on give him the forfeit loss, or I don't know. Renai's doing much better than I expected with one made team. Yeah, I ain't got them champ, so yeah, OP has some champ. I still think this is anyone's game. I mean, because at the end of the day, I think it's probably gonna end up being a Shaw versus Dark finals, right? Most likely. Is my prediction. He has not. Because he's also been scheduling only in DMs, so... kind of annoying. Hope the others have been on point. Because a lot of people like they lost and just said, oh, I give up, it's over, I lost once. And it's like, guys, it's a double elimination. You had to lose twice to be out. Relax. Some people already mentally assumed that it's already over. It's like everyone's going down here, man. Other than the Dark, who has won everything. Undefeated. Yeah, the Machamp Cheese Mirror. I'm definitely removing that next time because to make things more interesting. Now, hear me out. We do a Gen 1, like another Gen 1 restricted, but you can't use anything that has been drafted before. I'm not doing the idea, but it sounds kind of funny, right? It's like anything that was drafted this time put on the team. Say like, oh, you're not allowed to use it for this tournament or whatever. It's like, okay, well now how are you going to? What other like budget stuff are you gonna use? Might have a bad matchup. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking about. Like when I was looking at Shaw's team, I was like, doesn't like Gerwani? I know they said their team was like pretty dog shit because they didn't realize how no guard worked. But then I was like, doesn't this technically have a really good matchup into like Shaw's Trick Room Machamp team? Because it's like you already have some no guard like Occult moves probably naturally faster than the Machamp, right? Like I think Dragonite. And it's like, oh dang, I'm gonna click Trick Room. It's like, oh, but there's probably some Okomons there that also are slower than Machamp. Possibly, I don't know. I haven't checked the speed stats. It's like, well now, even with Trick Room, you have something that can outspeed. It's like, well, shit. Now this Machamp is just a punching bag, you know? I guess technically the focus actually takes 2, right? It's base 50. Oh, that's really slow. It might not be much. It's actually slower. Okay. Anyways, Rain versus realistically. Nah, never mind. Yeah, no. Realistically, doesn't Ice Rider technically have a decent monster jump into this one? I think. Click Toxic. Get his ass. Ooh, a big Psycho boost. Oh, nice. think it probably would have been better to just, recover there, expecting the Psycho, but actually, you probably wouldn't expect it, huh? Would have been just a waste. Okay, big trick room on the Pokemon slower than you. That does no damage. Why would they click Glacial Lance? Does it not have high horsepower? Is this even I was gonna say, Tinglu does not naturally outspeeds Belly Bolt. Also, a lot of things. Learning the weather setting moves. I think a Trick Room with Mega Belly Bolt's like the slowest thing on the field. It's kind of funny. Rain back up. I think the U-turns could hurt though. What's that like a bandit? Nah, bandit U-turn would just get countered by Ferrothorn. Got owned by that. Come on, bro. Obviously, he's going into Tinglu there. Oh, funny sunny day. Ooh, staying in instead of just going to Kyojisapod? Why? It's a free switch. Oh, what is Sylveon ever gonna do? Nah, you just come. Wow, okay, never mind. I lied, that is a spec Sylveon. Holy crap. Oh my god, just kill it! It's playing too passively here. Oh, the Heat Wave probably would have just killed that, by the way, if he didn't just Volt Switch. The Kyojisapod is not doing anything. Okay, you're slack offing. Okay, I guess. I guess that's something you could do. I feel like some of this stuff can probably kind of own Switch if play better. Like, yeah, Zapdos definitely should have Heat Wave. Oh, why were you clicking Volt Switch? Just click Heat Wave. Like, you can start clicking Volt Switch once you show Heat Wave and scare it off, right? Because then King's going to be like, oh, this Heat Wave. I can't ever stay in on Zapdos. Then you can force him to switch into Volt Switch on that. But, like, he doesn't know if you have Volt Switch or not. Or, I mean, Heat Wave. And all you're doing, and Zapdos, this Valley Volt's going crazy. The Valley Volt's going crazy. And now here comes the Scythe. Big Scythe. It's like Source Dance. Ooh. 6-0 Valley Volt. Not exactly, I think. Like, I'm sure Savage Dice can just clean up here. I guess it doesn't have close combat. Ooh, ouch. Why are we going into Gardevoir here? We're trolling. We're trolling. Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes sense. Aqua Jet. I mean, there's no way that the Scarf Petrifying Gaze Gardevoir, all I'm saying. Ooh. Ferrothorn surprisingly actually does pretty well into walling this thing. Well, maybe. I haven't seen the Life Orb that ruined damage, but that Earth Power did quite a lot. It's gonna click Slack off. There's a free switch into the Belly Bolt. Well, I guess it's not the free switch. Ooh, nasty crit. Nasty crit. Oh, is this not Rocky Helmet? Oh, and did he go Anticipation so he would know if the Zapdos had Heat Wave or not? That's kind of actually smart. Yo, how did it go, this guy? Oh, because you could also see if like Gardevoir had Mystical Fire, right? I forgot if we moved it or not, but it's also a good way to see if the Gardevoir is covered for Ferrothorn. That's kind of smart. Wait, is King Switch actually like good at this game, guys? He might actually know what he's doing. Ooh, rough defense drop. I mean, at this point, the game's already over, right? It isn't. Oh, what? Terra steal it? I don't even think that's his Terra Cap, right? Is that even his Terra Cap? Oh, this is valuable. Got so many kills. I got 4 kills that game, yeah. Let me see something. AQ. That Kyojisapod was not a Terra Cap. This is illegal Terra. I think it's one of those like tilted moments where you just click it because you know nothing really changes. Like, but it's kind of silly to see. It's like I don't think that does anything. I don't think you can do that, bro. Anyways, This is Sean versus Biology Nerd. Okay, Sun Team now instead of Rain Team. Every time I see that Blaziken, and yeah, it is pretty ugly. Hey, but that's just like all the other loyal threes. If anything, the Azos look cute-ish. Dink-a-dong. Damn, nasty crit. This thing gets roost though, so it's fine. The double switch. Oh yeah, because Dragon Ascent, I forgot. Looks like Tingaton's is gonna get sacked here. Ooh, blocking the rapid spin. Goaded. Kinda goaded. Alright, Iron Defense. It would be so goaded if they Iron Defense here. Oh my god. At least have to click and trick him, guys. That is a fraud move. That did a lot of damage. Oh my god. Look, now you gain the speed. Trick Room just it's not a move you want to use on this thing. This turn becomes speedy. Like also hidden power is banned too. might I also add. That is also a legal thing. You're not allowed to use that. It specifically banned that. Complex ban. Can't be using that move, guys. Legal. Let's send out the fast Pokemon. Yeah, okay, come on, man. What? It's slower? Unless it was naturally slower. Kafka is yes. It is, I think, the only thing we have complex ban this season. Like on specific mons themselves. I think we allowed Dark Claw. I think we might have also banned Revival Blessing on everything. Possibly, I can't remember. Ooh, nasty Rapid Spin crit. 30% for a Rapid Spin is insane. And now it's gone. Counter. Lip turn would have just killed that too. Okay. Protecting on something. Are you like min speed or something? Like why did we need to do that? Wish passing. Predict this and click a close combat. All I'm saying, this is such an easy close combat here. Ooh, okay, that is also, you know what? Wish protect prediction. Why are we protecting? Counter. Oh, yeah, now it's gonna click flip turn. Yeah, that's what you get for clicking protect there. There was no reason to do that. It really looks like this thing could sweep here, all I'm saying. Well, now you've seen the poison now. Oh, well, actually, Flare Blast would kill it from recoil. Ooh, how that doesn't kill? Oh my god. +4 doesn't kill. Damn, Great Tuska's fat, man. I'm almost pretty sure as well, Blaziken Chain has 5 more attack as well than base Blaziken. Hello, comedy. I'm okay. Hello? Okay. Anyways, me when I set up Calm Mind in the Great Tusk. Was it? It might have been Levitate. I assumed they didn't do anything to it, but kind of silly. Or headphones? I don't need it. Here. Also, we gotta stop bringing Altari Hell. That one doesn't do anything. It's the Mega that does anything at all, so we gotta stop bringing the base Pokemon without a Mega. That one is bad, man. That's like a 4-pointer. Probably can be even lower. I mean, it's just in the range of useless mons. Like, what is Altari supposed to ever do, man? It has a set which I change. I don't think any other set would have saved you here. Okay. Oof. Rainbird kills itself. you pussied out. You pussied out. Come on, you pussied out. Actually, they would have died. There's a new country called Mike now. I don't really care. Yeah. Do you really just kill it with a rapid spin? That's so mean. You know full well flip turn even in the sun would have done more. Alright, Zealot versus Maractus. Dude, that's such a horrible bait. That was such a terrible attempt at bait, man. Okay, anyways, funny Vaporeon's gonna click Toxic because it's Vaporeon. Aka's not even a word, man. Oh, and then expose the Whirlpool. Huge fling. What was the big nugget supposed to do? Yeah, you better not do that again. I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't go into Steel type. It's gonna click. Ooh, huge recover. I mean, Encore, Huge Encore. A metronome. That's so mean. And so when was that a requirement? Oh, it's Gen 7, right? They said they nerfed this or that. They nerfed Smeargle for VGC by saying it's not allowed to only Darkrai can use Dark Void or whatever. It's kind of a silly thing. Why can't I find disinfectant wipes in America? Buy them at like at like Walgreens or something. I'm eating food with hands. They sometimes get wet towels depending on the restaurants. It's not very common though. Usually you just go to the bathroom and just wash your hands there. Like, I want to see this mission to be something funny, but I've already watched this and I know nothing really happens. Yeah, this thing just gets... I don't know why they're not Mega Evolving this, by the way. This is Mega Tinkaton Z, and I don't see Infernape exactly. I think actually Infernape got traded. That never really happens. I never said that. Fickle Beam. Oh, and comes the Marachappy. Oh, this is where I'm gonna see the goated, by the way. So yeah, blah blah blah, says the Quiver Dance. Is that a Zangoose? I think it might be a visual bug. That is Sarina, I think. Yeah, I think that's Sarina. It's not Zangoose. Nobody would ever draft Zangoose. No, I'm kidding. Some people would. Okay, 1,000 Waves, Toxic. Okay, the very rare Toxic trapping set, and it's gotta be Rest, right? This is definitely gotta be Rest. Sandstorm. How does food taste when you're hungry? Are you stupid? Are you like trolling? Bro really said, why does food taste good when you're hungry? And this dude, man. I don't even know if I should humor this guy here. I don't know why Nautodox just... Okay, you know what? I do know why. The whole screen's Valiant, man. Returg. Ah, funny. I laughed. You're eating fuck. Bo. Buh. Buh. Okay. And then in comes the Marachappy. In the screens. This is where you kind of notice. Well, actually, all I'm saying should have set up to +6. And 1+1 speed was not enough. All I'm saying, need a little more speed there. And the Quackable sack to get rid of that webs. How's that Rhetorical supposed to be funny? What else was I? How else was I supposed to react to that? This is nothing. Huge psych off, by the way, because he didn't Quiver Dance enough. The funny star power, boom, dead. Maractus down, Demon down, guys. Yeah. Yeah, and exterminate a bonk. Niku Piku. I mean, at this point, there's only 2 months left, anyways. I mean, I know Zila's kind of just trolling here, but hey. Oh, big metronome. Where even are you, man? Do I know any food? In New Jersey? Well, okay, where? New Jersey's too big, bro. Depending on the place in New Jersey, I'd had to drive like over an hour. So, syrupy. What does syrup bomb do again? Do not come to my hometown. Syrup bomb. The fuck does syrupy man mean? Living in my attic? Where my attic is like 1 door away. Like, it's right connected to my room. My room used to be an attic. Alright, Shinobu versus Gex. Okay, into the Bunobi. Ooh. Hello, chat. Need to check something. Okay, this is a Terra Cap. I was about to say, please don't tell me there's another person who didn't do it. Should be, I don't know. But they're just testing shit out. But there's no point if it doesn't work. Quick lose, quick on to the next. I don't know, man. I don't care enough. Okay, huge intimidate. Oh my god, this is the support Bunobi. Oh my god. 51%? And neutral. Yeah, you gotta nerf this shit, man. Click an actual move that doesn't exist. Surely you have an electric move, right? Surely. What? Are you choice? Oh my god, your choice. Raw Flare Blitz switching. You know it's switching out. Okay, you're trolling. We just got rid of the okay. The fighter brawler's instincting. You jet punch. Uh-huh. Switching arrows. Special attacker and Frosty getting it. I guess you don't really know it has bitter malice, huh? Okay, Arcanine. What was the point of Terra and Yuxi so early? It's completely useless. Such a useless Terra on it. Somehow Wave Crush killed there. I'm surprised. Oh, and then Superior does superior things. I'm almost pretty sure this is a Scarf Botunda, but this is also a Terra Superior, so it doesn't matter. It is a Scarf, okay. Indeed was choice. Oh yeah, this thing was a poison move. This is actually I feel like base superior chain is actually so much better than superior chain or than regular superior, right? Because it just has the extra poison like typing or move, right? That's superior really lacked. Because all it had is Leaf Storm if it doesn't have like power. Mega Sylveon is a pretty good model, all I'm saying. It just hasn't really done anything yet. I think it has pretty insane stats. Unfortunately, Mega Vaporeon has stood out a bit more. Like, look at that, 140 special attack and 160 special defense. You be insanely bulky, while also still dealing a more billion damage. And your slow baton pass, big hyper voice, mystical fire for steel types. I know, it is so nutty. Oh, I guess hyper voice would be a dragon type, huh? It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like there's a lot you could even just run with this mon. It's kind of insane. Alright. Ooh, Vague and Flower. This was a pretty banger match. Banger, I hardly know her. Anyways. Big last score. We're gonna not click a huge. Okay, huge Dragon Tail. Okay, Kabang out. Click Dragon Tail again. I dare you. Oh, outplayed. Is it good in New Jersey? I don't know, man. It's alright. You might like New York style pizza a bit more. I don't know. It's more exotic. Music is this? It's just some lo-fi. Pokemon lo-fi shit. It's Diamond Pearl BDSP. Type She. Doesn't say specifically, and I don't really care enough. Okay, anyways. Big Thunder Wave. I've had ambient sound before and other stuff. It's also copyrighted. When I used ambient sound stuff from some random YouTuber. I'm not doing ASMR, fuck you. Okay, big focus blast. Jotun comes in, distinguishes dead to a Volt Switch. Or Shredbot, that too, yeah. You can't hear that, man. That Earthquake doing 42% is insane, by the way. It's probably tanked Garchomp, right? In the defensive Pekkaruns. That's probably why it does so little. Pekkaruns fit Evomon. How about you like, get the fuck up and stop complaining? Who cares about the background music, man? I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna turn it up then. I think Gliscor can actually take enough moves from this thing. You already have enough sparks here. Okay, damn, that took nothing. I guess Jolteon is pretty specially defensive. You can hear my voice, man. You can hear it. And the Surf not killing is just a big oof on top, all I'm saying. Too quiet? My voice? This is the loudest I can get it, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I can increase the gain, but I think it kind of sounds bad. Just turn up the volume on your device or whatever, man. There's Meloette I can put in numbers here, because it's like, there's a free kill here. Huge hitting power. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hyper Voice would have killed. It's kind of quiet compared to the music. Oh, really? It's not bad, but a little bit. Okay, well, probably the best. I think I can make it louder. I'm just worried it's gonna ruin the quality of the voice here. I can increase the input gain. 80. Hopefully this isn't too bad. I know it messes with some like my filters and stuff. That's why I kind of didn't want to touch it. All right. Big crit hyper voice that actually didn't matter, I think. But Iron Hands is pretty bulky here. Can kind of wall Jotun. Should have been the switch. Actually, that thing is a learned voice, so I guess not. Huge Drain Punch gets enough healing. Bypasses the non-existent Rocky Helmet. I do see your YouTube comments, but they feel so like sarcastic and troll, and it feels like it's more annoying to even see them. No, I think it's very obnoxious. Feels like you're mocking me. Iron Hand is him. It's like, I mean, I guess the random is fine here. It's like a nothing burger comment and how it feels. It's like you're kind of just mocking. Yeah, Iron Hand's gone. But the plus speed, this thing outspeeds Darmanitan, so it is over now. +1 speed, and with Bodo is kind of huge there, actually. You judge on title? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels like you're mocking the titles and stuff. You're just commenting on it to be like, haha, look at you trying. Yeah, that's why this thing is insanely good. And it's also like, it can even pull out like bulky, just like Beak Blast, Spikes type shit. It's pretty insane. Stab booster energy, acrobatics, boosting speed goes so hard. Alright, it's all of Tempest, because rest rare forfeits. Right, Chiron versus the Apocalypse. I vaguely remember this match. This thing gets to completely wall Scizor. Yeah, my favorite. The GOAT. Okay. Could have gone straight. Why did Scizor even come to this? All I'm saying. What does it even do to anything here other than Ogrepong? Should I? I think it's fine as a low tier Mega. I mean, it's kind of bad-ish. Yeah, it's kind of sucky. But I think it's like okay, coolish. Oh, minus special attack at book. That is exactly what the Mega Emperor Y was. Although that one's a not official one. Just not provide anything. You smell like the okay route, kind of. This is like you're clearly not commenting on anything in the video, just the title. Where is it? Emperor Y. This one is the. Let's put more into bulk and speed. Did I spell mental fortitude wrong? Because why does it look like this? I think I might have spelled it wrong. That's not okay. That wasn't even the problem, man. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying it usually does that if something's wrong. Yeah. Ember. Mental fortitude. Mental fortitude. Wait, why is it not on here? Some of these abilities disappeared. That is really awesome. Let's see. Mental fortitude. Charisma. Okay, Charisma's here. And then Boots of Ruin. Wait, so what? So apparently Mental Fortitude just disappeared? No, it was deleted. Or it's on my PC and I lost the PC. Yeah, well, I also gave them enough money so they shouldn't care. Yeah, why did it just randomly get deleted? The fuck? Oh my god, whatever. Nobody's even using this anyways. I'll fix it at some point. It's not important right now. I don't know where it went. How did it just disappear? Ooh, that is not a switch into Coco. Fix it when it gets picked, please. I will always do that. That's what I always do. I fixed Glowbro, the Mega Glowbro, like in the middle of this tournament, the Gen 1 tournament. And I was like, what if somebody does put that in their team? I kind of need to fix this, huh? Might as well do it now, along with the others. That off until it gets picked? Yeah, I can do that. That is... whatever, man. I'm not removing that. Like, what does Scissor ever do here? It's just a... Volton can kind of go crazy here, just because the... it's choice though. It's kind of troll. Yeah, I guess Scissor is quite literally just defensive Hamlet. Pivot. You're not a client. You don't even play on the server. It's also stupid. It's not fun to watch. It's also not fun when you don't know anything anyway, so... Another Scald and Misty Terrain enjoyer. Only here to watch. A roost? Okay, well, healing... Wait, okay, this guy... this guy literally is playing Stall this season. This guy... This guy says I don't like Stall, but he literally... Yeah. This guy's entire, like, theme of his team is Stall. Pure Stall, man. Got the most insane Stall team. The most Stall team of this entire, like, season. This thing has body press, by the way. Well, I think a super aggressive offensive mod is perfect for Stall teams. Because it's like the other team can't completely change your team to play passively enough, right? Because it's like you always have to need to find an answer for Colorola. Otherwise, like, that thing will just run through you. And without Colorola, you could probably twist your team to, like, be more flexible. Like, run rest top on a bunch of shit. Can't do that with Colorola because he needs shit to actually deal with it. Huge freeze. Huge freeze. This does kind of just seem just like a whole back and forth kind of... Why into Ogre Pong? Is Beanie too low or some shit? Cudgel. Dead. Ooh. What was the Quackofol reasoning there? Oh, Miss Calx? Okay, whatever. The choice. The dog doing? I don't know. I don't know, man. Ooh, huge toxic. This thing's done for. Iron press is not going anything here when you're at -1 attack and toxic against the Lando T. By 7%. Oh, that is actually doing a lot. It has been so underwhelming. It's also so expensive as well for how little it's doing. Then again, maybe in the right hands. Okay, geez, it'll go kind of crazy. Persona reference? Maybe would I click Icy Wind as my highest? That's not your highest damage on this thing. Why would we click that there? Taking so much unnecessary damage. Okay. Yeah. Look, you got scammed. Hey, all I'm saying is blame Shaw. He's the one who said. Same as Bunobi. 18 points is too little for that thing. I would really boom the attack does more, whereas Grassy Wood Hammer does more damage, man. It's already faster. Oh, okay, so this is how he won. I was gonna say, how does Kai win here? Why are we switching in on that? You could have just sacked Tapu Fini, win full health into Night, and then just win. Actually, so crazy. It might be choice, bro. It might be choiced. Very funny. Without that random switch there, could have just sacked. If he sacked, I think he won. Alright, Livy and Z-Dog. This is another one of those stupid Bunambi games. So atrocious to watch. Big U-turn. I'm pretty sure that Scarabia gets Rock Slide, by the way. Okay. Ooh, the double prediction on the superpower. And then clicking. Scribing is legit. Dude, it's 4 turns in, relax. That's what singles is. You literally just switch around until stuff drops, you know? Pursuit is in the game, and it is legal. There's nothing to bring back. It's been back. It is. Look how OP this thing is, man. Shadow tag is allowed for summons. For anything legal enough. I mean, there's no Mega Gengar in this. Doesn't matter, but. Look at that! Just own the shit. It's good for a mon like Cheetar. It's a very specific kind of thing. It's just like, cause you switch into a psychic, like it makes this a psychic type, psychic ghost types. Like it makes it really hard for them to click a choice item. Cause you got pursuit, right? You switch into dark type, easy switching, and it's like, okay, now you can't switch up. Minimize is banned. Anything that boosts evasion or lower accuracy is banned. It could have gone straight into this. I am like almost, yeah, Shadow Snake would have done so much more. Instead of sacking this Mega Super Ledge. Lowers accuracy or increases evasion, not defog. Defog lowers evasion, bro. What's up, King Switch? How's it going? We did record. I recorded some shorts. I had to look back on whether I think it's good enough to post. It's just an introduction, Mega Superior, Mega Emborn, Mega Samurott. I am though. Hello, tired for real. Huge Hair Blast. Yeah, I realized that would outspeed. Okay, wait, actually 170 speed is quite a lot. Big Rotom Drift, yeah, the thing is getting such a price boost. Okay, slimy, bro. Why are you slamming people? It's kind of rude of you. VCM is really good, yeah. Very great value, guys. You're trying to kill me. Gerwini versus Dragons of Smite. Maractus. Okay. I honestly forgot Gerwini had just a base Jolteon. This thing has Earth Eater, so it actually does kind of just wall Gardevoir. Unfortunate special attack drop, but Cargo does really well into walling that thing. Unfortunate Magma Thermos. Oh my god. Saltgear still works on Kodango. That is so much, yeah. Ooh. Hard switch there. Ooh. Damn, that does so much. Oh my god. Magma Star gonna come back. It's happened to me before too with T-Trend. Very unfortunate. Huge ancient power there, by the way, and Omni Boost. That's honestly kind of crazy. Crazy turn of events. I mean, it's not enough to actually like do. Make Kryogon is kind of a cool mon because it's like 10 turns of snow and can set up a Warville. But unfortunately, it's just, you know, kind of just Mega Kryogon. Okay, ID for mechanic, don't give Mega priority. What? You can just shut them off immediately from Mega. What kind of mechanic is that, man? No, that sounds annoying to implement. I don't even. That also sounds like a stupid mechanic. Mega like on the turn they move. Ooh, that was a Specs Gardevoir. It doesn't really do anything. Actually, it can break through my cargo because my cargo is too weakened. Oh, never mind. Recover. Ooh. Oh my god, not enough. The specs just allowed it to switch in power jump. Oh, why are we switching Marachepi here? It's not tanking it as a Mega T-Tar either, by the way. All I'm saying. The majority of Pokemon with close combat and a decent attack is still one-shotting. No, that sounds stupid. I don't like the idea. And he just locked himself into Sucker Punch unabandoned. Kind of crazy outplays, honestly. The Kyoto spot actually putting in okay value, but it's like that Mega Kryogno has actually showed up. Along with this Frosty Rifle has been kind of OP as well. Honestly, a lot more surprising than intended. Dude, you're completely changing the whole game style. That would require like a whole reef-year of like half the months, probably even over half the months, and it's not even a fun idea. You're just changing mechanics for no good reason. Always been broke, it's always, I do agree. It's a good reason I don't have random people decide everything for the draft league. Oh my god, is this the 100-turn game? Alright, I can just do some other shit on the side. Okay. Longest game of the season? Right, you weren't here during the season 2 side league on my week 1 game against Screamtail Prime. It was over 200 turns. And it was so long that we weren't able to download the replay. It's like, cause if the game is too long, like over 200 turns or like more or less so, you can't actually save the replay, so we couldn't even save it. And I still lost. I lost like 4-0 in that game after like over 200 turns. I don't know if I still have it here. View file. If I download this. Because this is a single draft league, so shut up. It's like 90 turns, right? It's like a hyper fast. Like this one was at 200 turns, we were still going. Well, I mean, it was getting cooked here. It was 207 turns, and then it crashed when we tried to save the replay because it was so long. Because doubles is not as popular, man. I mean, we have a doubles league going on right now. We literally have one going on here. We have a tournament going on. It's doubles. But in draft league, that's not the main. It's not the main format. It's the official one, yeah, but not for draft league, man. That's the official like Pokemon like format. But draft league is different. League and tournament, potato, man. I mean, the official Pokemon playstyle is also tournaments, so it's not a draft league. So a draft league is more like fantasy football, you know. It feels so much better with opening team sheet, yeah. I think it's really cool opening team sheet as a concept. But it's like playing on Showdown, it just feels a bit more, like definitely feels more different in a way, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a whole different vibe. Playing on Showdown, open team sheet, and like in person where you're handing a piece of paper and you read that. The best thing ever for UGC? Yeah, I think it's a very cool thing. You can't do that singles though. Every game of Nautas today to try and figure out the EVs. Holy! Just the cool tryharding. I like that. So much more skill based. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's just like a whole lot of thought process going on. Like, it makes it so it's just like it's actually so fun to watch some live streams where you just I haven't watched any champions one. I really kind of don't feel like it, because a whole different metas and stuff. But like, it's so cool to be like, wow, there's so many things that can happen on these turns, and then it's like when something happens, when a turn happens, and you're trying to think about every single thought process they thought about, like why they chose those specific moves. It's just like, wow, there's quite a lot of thought. I sweated hard today. Fair enough. Hey, you might have to fight him again though, so... Hey, at least now in your finals match, you only need to win once while your opponent needs to win twice, so... It makes you feel better. Oh, Colorado doing Colorado things. Conk out are switching on Colorado is very funny, but also there's nothing that can't switch in, so... I can't wait to nerf this mod, man. I can't wait, man. It's gonna feel so nice nerfing it. So I don't even care what happens anymore. Well, I mean, you probably still want a high amount of points tiers. Let me see. How much was it for second place at the very least? 7 points. And if you want a custom Pokemon, you need 15. So you'd have to get second place like thrice for a custom one with no custom ability. The only reason I made it kind of expensive points amounts is because I don't have a lot of money to commission. That reminds me also, I need to check my commission. They didn't send me any DM stuff. But look what we got so far. Ryan give you? They did. Oh, wait, you can't see this. Yeah, I mean, you literally just need to sign up for the forum, on the forum thing. This is the flagging idea. Giovanni did give me the custom one. You're gonna have to ask them if you wanted to know it, by the way. And this is the Mega. I'm trying to see if I can get like a Sword and Scythe like swapped out. Yeah, because this Mega is basically gonna have two. I wanted it to also have more armor. Because it's based off this thing, right? As the inspiration. So it's like it's like a mech thing. So she originally is like that. I can transform her to that. Scyther with had a kid, which is like untrue. Essentially, it's gonna have one form with Mega Hunter. Yeah, that is Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. So essentially, it's gonna have one form with scythes, one form with swords. Assuming the artist allows me to request that. And then it's gonna basically be like you get to, if you draft this Mega, you get to use 2 different options before each match, right? You get to go in with Mega Hunter or Terra Slayer, whatever it was, whatever. And it's like the one them does like 50% more to Terra Pokemon or double, and then the other is to Mega Pokemon. So you get to choose, right? One of them is a slice that does double, yeah. So it's like if you draft it, you basically get like 2 different options. Also, stop harassing me. I literally just made this account just to contact some artists on my computer. Stop trying to like follow me, man. I don't care, man. You can say hi here. Curious if altered custom mons are more balanced like you want. Giovanni's was insanely broken. Before I forced him to nerf it. You'd have to ask them to see their idea first, because I don't want to spoil it if they don't want it to be spoiled. But it was incredibly overpowered. Well, not incredibly, but the stats were just way too bloated on it. It was like very min-max, like pushing the limits. And I was like, this is such a horrible design. I'm sorry. I think you need to change these stats to something like this. It looks a little better. Well, you have to ask them about it. That's a very cool design, Shaw. I like that. Ooh, that's like a. Oh, you said it was an Ultra Beast, was it? Your idea, I very like it. King Switch. So cool. I think it's good, but it's also not completely broken. And then Liches, they have a general idea, but they said they wanted to flesh it out more. Once again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm not gonna spoil it. up to you to find out. But all I'm saying, Liches is not really fleshed out yet. They just had to have an idea. It's gonna be something like blah blah blah. But they want to think it out a little bit more, so I'll wait on that. Currently getting the your idea in Giovanni's commission right now. 964, Jesus Christ, that thing's fat. Only slightly lighter than your mom. I'm kidding, not slightly. It's much lighter. Oh, the Colorella is in. It's so funny. Every time this mon comes in, it's just a free kill. I had to, man. I had to. Dude, this thing's so... I'm just saying, there's no reason this had to take 25 turns. Like... Like, it's essentially, if it's not Ursaluna, you just one-shot everything now. I guess you don't outspeed Toxitrice, but... Ooh, huge crit. Womp womp womp. He walked into it. Every time he talked about, wait, I'm gonna make that joke. Hey, don't you like this fight? Send the hyper fast. It's literally just baton pass, flip turn, recover, pivot into Colorella, headlong rush, boom. That's what I'm saying. Like ooh, a defense drop too. Holy, grab apple. Oh yeah, grab apple could kill that, huh? Smoking, and I love how this Vaporeon can just tank the Thunderbolt. It's like, oh, Zapdos is out? Ah, I don't care. I'll tank it. Oh my god. The Heal Valve. Heal Valve. Discharge. Eventually, Colorella would run out of Headlong Rush, Fifi, right? I'm assuming that's why you're not using it, because... Also, I guess, because seeing that damage, that the Ursaluna should probably came out earlier, right? Sacking up Conkeldurr and Rotom before going into Ursaluna feels a bit silly. Okay, yeah, stop. Yeah. And I had the funny Moonlight. Ooh. The burn. We said we were getting rid of Roar and Taunt on that track. Or yeah. I can't wait to do the nerfs, man. I just gotta wait for the season to end. The playoffs to end before I can do all of it. I can't even do the Tentacruel nerf, like evolution nerfs, until this fucking VGC tournament ends. So many people drafted that I can't just remove the lightning rod yet. Oh my god, man. Substitute? You don't even do any damage. Oh wait, it's a sub-seats it. Oh my god. Yeah, very stupid squid. That thing has been... That thing is the whole reason why the new, like, Raichu Mega ability reveals really mean nothing, in my opinion. Like, as long as the Tentacle Evolution is there, yeah, it's still going. As long as the Tentacle Evolution is still there, the Jolteon... The whole Jolteon stuff is completely useless against it. Like, it's just this whole... Oh my god, I'm done with this shit, man. I get it. I get it. Yeah, and he just forfeits. It still would have gone on so much longer. You ran out of wish? Oh my god. Ursaluna has a pretty good physical defense. 120 base defense. It's kind of insanely bulky. Yeah, Sensitive and Color are pretty insane. It's okay, they'll get the nerfs. It's gonna happen. I'm looking at the custom ones so far. I think, at least on paper, they all seem balanced enough after I intervened on Gerwinies. But there's gonna be at least 2 more, right? For playoffs. For the league one. Yeah, I don't think there's any more, right? I think there's just those 2. We'll see what we have for those. I mean, yeah, yours has got very nice, easy counterplay. It's literally called just switching out. I think this is the block. I mean, I think it's E-turn, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, switch. Ooh. Damn. Okay, switching to horse felt very bold there. Training kiss. Boom. Easy. Ooh. So wait, that's not choiced. That is, or at least it's not scarfed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Big funny Unurgus. Rocks are in. Yeah, Champta's kind of just... Well, I mean, Player Up kind of came one shot, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I thought. Terravagos also just falls this shit, man. Now the booster speed is gone. So you lose to Qianpao. Ooh, huge special defense drop there. That mattered a lot. Should've just switched there. That was a huge special defense drop. That reminds me, I had to face against Elysian's pretty scary team. A lot of my answers to it, I'm not gonna reveal everything in case Elysian watches this, but all my answers are just like, I hope this works. Yeah, this will probably be enough, and it probably doesn't, but I have no other options other than just praying. Might try to get it next time. I think it's a bit overpriced. It's good. I think it's just a bit overpriced. What is it, 16 points right now? I guess it's okay. It's like similar to Glaring Slowking, right? In a way. Like a pretty pricey regen Pivotmon. It's a useful Gloomon. That's about it. Yeah, true. Rapid spin, spikes, flip, turn, regenerator. This. Ooh! Huge foul play. Unfortunately, didn't kill. What? Why did we switch out? Why did we switch out? Just go for it. Just sack it, man. Just sack it. Curious. Ooh, unfortunate para. Unfortunate para, part 2. Should've just sacked Napoleon. Ooh, I got the boots. It always tanks a hit. Self max health thing is kind of OP. Bird power just kills, huh? I guess it was an attack form, so it makes sense. I'm not the biggest fan of the Trick Room sets on it, because it's like, you're just asking to get killed now. You don't make as good usage of your low speed, right? Like in Aegislash, it's like you want to tank attack as your defense form, and then attack with your attack form. With Trick Room, you're attacking and getting hit. And it's so... I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the Trick Room sets with it. I get it, it's pretty decent, but... Anyways, you guys get to see the goat in action now. Can you collab with me? No. I do want to collab with you. Alright. So this is me up against T-Prince. Does it look like I make serious Pokemon videos, bro? I don't even like write scripted videos anymore. A lot of my videos are literally just stream shit, just edited down. It's not even actual content, actual serious content. Okay, anyways. This is a Terra Grass Gliscor, by the way. Do I regret it? No. I think it's a very fun phase. I just regret the amount I spent on it. I think I could have very gotten away with spending just a couple hundred instead of like the way more I spent more. Yeah. I think it's a very fun period. It's also when I had the most average viewers at the start. Alright, so I think I was wish passing because I wanted to see what it was doing, right? On total, VTuber models and stuff. Probably at least over $1,000. That's for sure. For sure, if people, I don't know. That doesn't sound that interesting to me. There's a bit of waste of, because one of the things I realized I overpaid on, well, because I also bought different models. Like a bunch of the artists, like I had trouble. Well, I still do. I had trouble like saying no, I don't like it. Sorry, I would like to cancel this. Like for commissions and stuff. Like I always feel very bad about it. So my first two models that I commissioned, like over the first one, I was like very desperate to kind of find an artist, and I really didn't know how to look on Twitter and find artists. So I just took the first one I found. And the problem is they make like femboys type stuff. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll just get a model. It was a really cheap price. It was for a half body model. And then the second one is just like, I went for an artist I kind of knew, and then spent like a decent amount for full art of it, or the full body. Problem is, it also was very childish looking, and I really didn't like it. But I was like, I didn't want to say no to this guy, and I really should have said no. I kind of don't like it. Can I just cancel it before they actually got to the full thing, right? Because at the end, I was like, I think I don't vibe with this. I actually don't vibe with this one. And then my third one, that's the one I actually enjoyed. I was like, okay, this fits me well, and it doesn't look like a child. And it was a full body one. It was probably the more expensive one I spent. And then looking back on the one, I was like, yes, I very loved that one, but there was no reason to get full body. Nobody ever sees the lower half, like unless you purposely pull the model up, right? So it's like it would save you so much more to just commission half body or like chest up, right? So it's like, because you just have it in like this little corner of the screen here. So it's like you can just get a half body and just pull off the whole entire thing instead of paying for the full body extra amount. I'm probably a good guy, probably. So essentially here, I think the idea was I knew he wasn't gonna stay in. Oh no, okay, so switching here. The glide score. I think I clicked Thunder here. I clicked Thunder because I'm trying to paralyze the slice. I didn't think he'd switch into this. Can you make... Sure, go for it. I don't know, do it if you really want to do it. Unfortunate prediction here, right? Because I thought the slicing, he went to the slicing, I figured he'd stay in, right? Terror Grass Glide Score does really just wall belly bolt, so I was like, okay, I'm completely fucked here. Like, otherwise, like, I could do damage to anyone. Do not draw Rule 34 of me. That is really cringe, and I think you should not do it. Okay, and then so I went to Reniclus. This is my only for Glide Score. For some reason, he did not click Earthquake, or no, he didn't Terror, right? All I'm saying, if he terrored here, I would be in such a horrible position because then Belly Bolt can't do anything. Like, this thing always just switches in, heals up, well, and then all I can do is just pivot out into like Runiclist to hopefully deal with it enough. But he doesn't. He doesn't click his Terra, even though that's like his only Terra cap on this on D6. I guess with the slicing, I'm worried about gunk shot, so I can't really stay in, or at least comfortably, without a crit. Or actually I did, huh? I guess because after the Cotton Guard I was like, felt relatively safe, and also because I like know they're switching for slicing, so my best option is just kind of just if it sets up Sword Dance or Coil, I could Alluring Voice and confuse it. This thing hazes, it's like, okay, whatever, because I'm here just to wish pass into... I'm trying my best to get into safe switch into volleyball, right? Because I knew he was gonna click haze, easy free switch into this. And then here I'm just like, okay, well now they know I'm probably gonna click Thunder on Vaporeon and probably go back into Glide Score very mindlessly. So this is the easiest, like, I don't get punished, by the way, if it just stays in and I click Wither Ball, right? I don't get punished that much unless it toxics me. And even then, it's not a huge thing because my belly bolt's offensive. I just need to be able to do damage. If I get toxic, it's like as long as I'm doing damage on my timer. So I was like, click the weather ball. Punish for not terra grassing the Gliscor earlier, by the way. If you terra grass, this is a free switching. You don't care whether I click weather ball or thunder. This is just a free switch. Boom, gone. And then this comes in, I'm free to click thunder. Like, who cares if Reggie Eliki switches in, I'm clicking thunder. Look at over half damage. And then big thunderbolt, I thought I was gonna click thunder, but I probably should have clicked maybe slack off there. Put me to half, it's a bit scary. And to Boofaline tier. Put out the Mega Rose Raid Hell. I knew he's clicking Swordsins here, by the way. That's why I didn't switch out. Because he saw like, oh, his fighting type is out against my fairy type. He's gonna be worried about close combat or play rough. So I'm gonna click out Swordsins because everyone who runs these snowballing offensive Pokemon loves to click setup move. So you think like your opponent's a Shaw guy and just click an attack unpunished because I'm choice scarfed. Anyways, big Rose Raid down. Wasn't too scared of it. Okay, I was scared of it, but play Pokemon together someday. Maybe. I don't know. You can just join my draft league and you can play. Okay, and then so this thing comes in, switching in Boofaline tier. I don't actually do much damage with Zen Headbutt, but this guy goes for Trailblaze on my Zap Zipper. I would have been in such a deep shit here, by the way. This is a good thing I went Zap Zipper, because if it boosts speeding, Shimmering would outspeed. But this puts it in range. I mean, it doesn't kill, unfortunately, but who cares, right? Literally even put it in range of a Shimmering. I was also like really scared because my Empress was plus special attack and not plus speed, meaning slicing actually outspeeds. So I thought I completely drew by not going plus speed, but hey, Shimmering. And then now it's just Vaporeon and Rotom, and you know, obviously I got a belly bolt, so who cares? It's just GG at this point. I click slack off and then click attacks, right? It's like anything I click Toxic Tentacruel to make it go by faster, but can't do anything. Boom, easy. Weather Ball. It's the first time I think I ran Weather Ball on Empress this entire season. It's kind of funny. Never clicked it before. And my Empress did do a thing. It exists, guys. Totally not like Belly Ball did everything else. The Boofaline actually went kind of crazy. I think that was like one of the MVPs along with the Belly Boat there. Alright, last game. Meowneria versus Anybunny. I know it's goated. I agreed. I'm an agreeer. Okay. Big prediction. Okay. Oh, that's sashed. Wait, what? I thought the pickpocket only worked when this thing attacks something when it has no item. I didn't realize it worked when you got hit by a contact move and you have no item. That's cool. Just stole the assault vest. What's dead, but I mean, knocked it off while setting up spikes at the same time, so I guess it's worth it. And drop a big Draco. I actually kind of tanked that thing, but you can technically click it again here. Ah, well, nah, I guess with Tinkaton coming in. I don't know why the Tinkaton didn't come in first. This already took a huge chunk of damage for something that Tinkaton could have done much better. Took like nothing. Okay. Ooh, huge burn. Huge headlong rush. You know it's gonna switch? Or, I mean, at this point, I would sack up Great Tusk, maybe. Burned. Like, it's useless, man. Okay, oh, Electro's Hell coming back? After doing some stuff in season 2. Take her, man. If you take her, here's the status from what I remember, right? Okay, big encore. Huge Chingaton. But guess what? This thing's Terra Electric Thunderbolt. This thing has so much coverage, by the way. And it has Dragon Dance. I think Fantastic Grace is like a hidden gem of a Pokemon. I think it can go kind of crazy. Can I bring back? No, I'm not bringing back Dynamax. Why do you want me to bring back dog shit mechanic? Bro, straight up, and during Gen 8 draft leagues, Dynamax was banned on like a majority of draft leagues. Like, it was way super rare to even find one that allowed it. And some of them were just basically had to draft. No, we don't do doubles! Other than tournaments, we don't do doubles. And this is not, draft league is a singles format, not doubles. You have to do a specific doubles format. It's not our main format. Stop trying to make us change the entire league system, man. Ooh, huge update. I think this is a probably choice making as well. And I got owned. Fuck you, no. I don't want to. We're just sticking with Terra and Megas. Like everybody enjoys it. So that's what singles is, man. This is the reason why it's not an official format. Right, BSS. Listen, our BSS is a Renbats format. 3v3. You had to change it. You had to change up the rules, like the tiers and stuff, so much for that. I don't care enough, bro. I really don't care enough. All these stupid ideas you keep suggesting, I really don't care enough. Okay, Arcanine is pretty enough. You don't even play in our league. Why should I care about what you want, man? Yeah. Do this, do that. You should try this. You should try doing this. I don't care. I don't want to. Rotom Kaijo clutching up, taking that hit. Pretty close, all things considered. Alright, on to Buffmons. This one, half the games were forfeited. Only 4 games were played. Alright. Whiny versus Dark. Okay, big Melmetal. Big double arm bash. Ooh. It's got the thing that blocks it from the Rocky Helmet damage. Toucaning. Toucaning indeed. What's the item that blocks it from the... Is it Protected Pass that protects you from Rocky Helmet rough skin damage? Okay. Ooh. Big Hurricane. Protect Pads. Okay. Huge close combat. Unfortunately, Among Us just walls Lopunny. They collect the Sappy Seed here, right? Or Parting Shot. Or Giga Drain, that works too. Or Spore. Should I just click Spore? I guess Manaphy, you could technically easily switch in on Spores in the rain. Huge burn. Absolutely huge burn. That just saved you, bro. Clutch. Clutch burn. Into the Hitmonchan. No. Listen, before I even read it, I know it's gonna be a stupid idea, okay? Okay, it is an actual serious idea. Make so that you can't use 2 mechanics simultaneously, like stacking Terra and Mega. No, it's a stupid idea. I don't like that. It's probably okay in some cases, but I like having less restrictions, okay? It doesn't even make things that more complicated. I don't think it matters too much. I think you're stupid. You can't Terra Mega Pokemon, bro. You can't stack it like that. That doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Showdown by default makes it so you can only do one mechanic, with some taking priority over others. Like, if you have a Mega Stone and a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, they can't Terra ever, unless something else on your team Mega Evolves. Ooh. Revolt Absorb. Oh, I guess it was a 50-50 guess between Water Absorb, huh? I knew it was gonna be a stupid idea, and I was right. Fish. Okay, into the toucaning. Go big. Ooh, 100% accurate hurricanes now. It's toucaning. Oh, I forgot this thing also had Thunderbolt. The sheer force, holy. Huge damage. They already lowered the PP, man. It's already at 8. Gen 9 already nerfed the PP of healing moves, man. Okay, Lopunny and Emolga is just okay. This just wins here. That's not how that works, man. It's 5 PP, but because you can use PP ups or PP max, that's the highest it can go from 5 to 8. My God, talking to you is so exhausting. Playdog. Tail glow. Unfortunately, I don't think Manaphy is enough. Okay, and now Rain is gone, so now I can't put Zidong in. Okay. No. Literally, the RNG is part of the game, man. Oh my God, another stupid idea. Let's remove the RNG aspect that actually, like, is a huge factor in Pokemon games. Awesome job, Dark. Anyways, all I'm saying, Gex was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have trouble by going all choice items. The problem with that is all of his Pokemon still do a billion damage or max choice items. So it's like, it's very scary, you know? Like, when I was told that, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to lose this. Because, like, even if it's a troll team, I don't have confidence in beating it. No. Even crits is boring. So, unfortunate lead for me. Like, look at his damage. 39% from an Incineroar. I think it was also max defense as well, which is what made it even crazier. Why not, man? And then I got tricked, so it's kind of unfortunate. Nidus was coming in to block the prankster, so easy reflect. Okay, with the U-turn. I wanted to toxic this, but look at that damage, 54%, man. It's Draft League. Draft League and Ladder are 2 different formats, man. Look at that, 55% to my X-Move. That's a resisted hit. And click a Hyper Voice because it knows that I would go into Grimmsnarf as try it Nature Power. I had Playro specifically for Drampa so I could deal with it. This Drampa just does numbers, man. I did get the Toxic off, but goddamn, this thing is doing so much damage. I had to sack up Grimmsnarf here because it's like I can't do anything. Why are you turning it out? Because you can chip stuff down. You can do damage. It's choice banded. It can break sturdy. It can break sashes. Big Intrepid Sword. Unfortunately, she thought I was switching into Miraidon or something. I don't know. What do you mean, does it get leftovers? What? Yeah, it is choice banded, yes. And then I completely goobered Gex here. Zacian is probably also choice banded here. Gex said they were going all choice items. And there it is. Had to miss on player ups, and now it's forced to switch out, and it loses the Intrepid Sword. I think I remember I predicted Incineroar coming in. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the best way for me to deal with this to get my health back. Just look at that damage. It's not exactly stalled. I'm doing a bit of stalling, but yeah. Okay, so here in the sack of Grimmsnarl. So you can see it's locked into Wild Charge, so it's a free Miraidon switch. Easy Arceus ground here, so you can go for the Draco there. Because it's like, they're not staying in with Zacian, so there's nothing there to take a Draco anymore. Unfortunately, I think does take that Draco, so... And then apparently it had Stone Edge, so I got goobered. But guess what? I knew they were gonna switch after seeing Ogerpong, so it's a free switch into the Zamaraidon. And then I didn't think they switched because I felt like she would have predicted me. She's at Arceus. Also, this fight reference, this sucked. Cause now the thing's low. Okay, so honestly, I think if she attacked there, she probably would have won. So, boom, sturdy. And my answer to Zacian is right here. Boom, counter. And then the spiky shield, so it takes more toxic damage. And then you know it's choice specs into nature power, which means that's Thunderbolt, easy Miraidon. And then I can just click a nice, easy U-turn here. Just to make sure it doesn't switch out to anything else. This gives me a free switch into Calyrex here. Otherwise, it's actually impossible to kind of switch in freely. I'm pretty sure I predicted it to have Wild Charge. So after seeing it miss, actually, I guess I forgot it was Choice Banded. So I don't know why into Miraidon. It was kind of a stupid idea. I didn't think it'd kill. That's kind of why I went to it. But like, look at that damage. But luckily, Ogerpong naturally outspeeds. And going into Calyrex here was a little bit troll on her. Because if you sacked our Clink Clan, Calyrex just won. All I'm saying, Calyrex could have won. And then the Horn Leech heals me up to full, and now I always take another sit. And then boom. Like, as long as she just sacked up Clink Clan there, Calyrex would have just won there. So Ogerpong finally does something. I'm actually surprised on how well my team has been doing. Like, a lot of this stuff is just like, I kind of just drafted random shit, and it's kind of working. No, I don't agree with you, man. How is that quality of life? Anyways. King Switch versus Mika. Our beautiful Eviolite Buffalant. Okay, it's offensive Eviolite. The 2v0? Yeah, that's the Ogerpong Gaming. I think it's just because Gex was a bit trolling there. Ogerpong just kind of went crazy. Dude, I literally, like, the guy who knows nothing about our draft league keeps commenting on trying to change stuff. Timer is allowed if the opponent is taking too long. If you think the opponent is taking too long to make the decisions and you only have some limited time, it is totally okay to turn on the timer. It is singles. It is complete. It's a whole different format, and it's completely fine to take a bit of time to calc. Like all of your ideas, you have not been cooking with a single idea. Okay, big bundle. There's no switch-ins actually to this bundle. Oof. Unfortunate para. That really mattered. It depends on for me. I mean, 10 minutes obviously would be way too much. I think it, like, if they keep taking like an average like 5 minutes per turn, I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn on timer. I can't stand this anymore. Honestly, if I'm playing a draft league match, I'm already like playing with the intention that I'm allocating a lot of time for it, so unless they're like completely wasting my time with unnecessarily long turns and shit. Yeah, we said like timer should only be turned on if your opponent really is taking a long time. So in your case, if you're just an impatient, like low attention span TikTok Gen Zer, I don't think I'd allow it until your opponent's actually taking long. Okay, wait a minute. Frostmoth Stonks? Look at that. Look how useless Darkrai is. Another great example of useless Darkrai is. I don't know why we went to Miraculous here. Oh, unfortunate freeze. Okay, I know it's going for Fairy Dance, but no, you cannot turn it on immediately. Oh my god, bro. I don't think it mattered, man. Yeah, like, probably tanked it. Big Necrozma tanked that shit. Saved him. Completely saved him from being swept by a Frostmoth. Imagine being swept by Frostmoth. Because it's cringe and rude to your opponent, comedy. This ain't doubles. We're not enforcing timer. Not enforcing just to rush your opponent. Okay? Like, this is not a required rule. So, it's only if your opponent's wasting your time by actually taking a long time. And not for you being an impatient little crap. Being like, oh, I can't wait 10 fucking seconds for my opponent to think about what they're gonna click. I'm gonna rush them. I'm gonna turn on the timer. Like, oh my god, bro. You don't even play Draft League and you're being so full of complaints, man. Like, they spent a long time to probably prep, you know? They kinda want to make sure they can try and secure that win. Ah, bro says, oh, no more ship pro, continues to being a shithead instead. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Bondo doesn't get electric moves, thankfully. Oh, but it gets freeze dry, I forgot. Gyarados is kind of weak to freeze dry. Unfortunate Hydro Pump miss, holy crap. Crazy RNG in this fight. It has Sludge Bomb. What, the Darkrai actually does something? What? Okay, click Mirror Coat. Get his ass. Aww. It's clicking Dark Pulse, yeah. Hey, would you look at that? Darkrai actually cleaned up something. He cleaned up 3 kills, man. It's all it took was just being handed kills on a platter. For that one to actually do something. Team's open sheet? No. Draft League is not open sheet, so you had to guess on what they might bring. And that is where the skill come in. That's why people take a long time, is because they don't know what you have. So they had to make the right prediction. Make the right assumptions. Oof. Unfortunate steep eruption miss. Our cock does a lot of damage there. Okay, that would have been much healthier. Yes, they can see what you drafted, but you can't see what sets you prep. You have to assume before you fight on what 6 months they're gonna bring. Yes, you were in the random abilities draft league. It's basically that. Huge scale shot. Ooh, Scarfed Ogre, but yeah, it's part steel, so because I am also participating in it, and that's also completely. Listen, these are whole ass established like rules that have been made in like since like Gen 6 maybe. And I don't know why you keep trying to like, oh, what if you did this instead? It's like, okay, well, have you considered maybe they consider that? And this is after so many years, what they decided is the most interesting and fun rules to go with. And it's fun enough that it's still alive and well, even in Gen 9, you know? No, the concept of draft leagues were here since years ago. I created this custom Mons draft league, but we're basically just using rules of other, like, previous predecessor leagues. Okay, and the fuck with the Shaco just wins here. Because, ooh, or not? No, because it's rest. Okay, no, it's not. This is where he trolled. I don't think Wombo read the ability, but he went to Dragon Bolt. Should have just killed it and just said the Dragon Dance. I guess he had no more special attackers, so it didn't matter. Why Mega? Because Megas are cool, bro. People like Megas, man. Why does it exist? Because it's cool. It's not Dex. People like it. Very unfortunate. The two special attackers die so early. Wait, what? 8 to cast a barrier and it still went second. Did they click counter? The Z moves are not allowed because Z moves are lame and I don't like it. And also because you have to do a whole, it makes the drafting process a bit more complicated. And then the Falco with the Shuckle has one. I swept. Okay, that's all the games from week 8. I don't know if I'll do playoffs. I might not. Because it's like, each week there'll be a whole lot less matches each time, so. That's more, have more like unaware shit. What? Oh, there's blood on. Okay, I can't listen to this anymore. Yeah, so what about it, man? Okay, anyways, yeah. Well, because the setup, like, I mean, it's a partial strategy, not a lot of stuff have it. It's not, okay, whatever. Anyways, that's probably it for this. See you guys, I don't know. For recaps and stuff, probably might see you for next season. Other stuff, I think I'm done for this season.